Bro, I was supposed to be yapping already. I was supposed to do a multi-blade yapping video already, but I actually had an issue with my mic. I actually did not know this until I decided to just record this Grand Blue video. So for like the last week or two, my blue snowball, the one that I've been using as my mic, has apparently just not been working whatsoever. I thought it was working, it was not working. So I literally just find that out, and I was looking through my OBS settings, and I was like, wait, why is this video I'm trying to record with no? Because I started doing audio tests after like the 2 or 3 times where I like fucked up horribly. So I started doing audio tests, and then I noticed, well, nothing is happening. So then I look and I check in Discord, and it says Discord's picking up something. I was like, oh, okay. Okay, like this mic's gonna be kind of bad because I'm peeking, because I'm using my phone right now. Because what's actually happening is I set it up to use my phone as a mic using virtual relay. So I'm using like audio relay in order to set my shit up. That's like, yeah, that's the situation I'm in right now. So what was I trying to say? Okay, so I was so confused why my shit was not working that I actually like triple checked, and I think my snowball just fucking died or exploded somehow because I can't get it to work anymore. And that's unfortunate because that's what I was using to make my video. So I pretty much just made it so that my phone would work as a snowball. And this point of this video is pretty much just to talk about Guild War, because I did not do that yet. I wanted to make a video for Guild War because it's Fire Guild War, and Fire Guild War is like the Guild War I actually give a shit about. And I think this is like my best Guild War ever, even though I guess it's not that impressive in the long scheme of things. I got like top 20k. I mean, that's again not super impressive. I almost got top 15k. I couldn't do more. Like I probably could have hit top 10k if I didn't have to go to the doctor's office last day 4, and I didn't have to also have to have my power go out on day 2, but I think this is pretty nice despite all of that. I mean, I maybe could have hit top 2k if I had like fucking CWAM, but I don't have CWAM. So considering the fact that I don't have CWAM, I do not have Orologia until after this Guild War. I think I did pretty good for Guild War. I already recorded my setups, like going over day 1 and day 2 and my setup for day 4. I don't think Nightmare 200 or is all that interesting, but I think I'll just go over all my setups real quick. I mean, I kind of feel bad discussing this shit because I'm like when it comes to multi-blood shit, I'm way more serious and I have more thoughts and shit than I do on regards to Grand Blue. But I actually like talking about it, so why not? I mean, this was a setup that I was trying to make work on 250. Apparently, there were some hothead setups that were working on 250. I couldn't get them to work. I tried. Yeah, I think I just didn't have good enough artifacts. So I kind of artifact gapped this Guild War a little bit. So yeah, this like Percy swords came out of nowhere, being super useful for 200 and 250. But I guess it's not out of nowhere. Everyone knew Percy swords was going to be used for the super hard hitting stuff. Except for this, like this was my ultimate this was ultimately my 250 setup, which is no Percy sword. But I used to have a Percy sword, I think over this, I think. Not the ultimate, this used to be a Percy sword because you had 4 katana, no, because you had 4 swords in the grid already. Wait, that's the wrong grid. No, I didn't use this grid. I think this was something I made for 200. This might have been my... Where did I put my 250, bro? I did not mark this shit properly. Oops. Okay, Frogs... no. Yule first is my 250. Because I remember... Because I changed it, Dave. That's my old day. I used 3 swords, so I couldn't die. This for HP. Just stacking a bunch of HP as possible. And yeah, this was kind of like the GOAT setup for 250. If you didn't have Yule and Feeny, you kind of just got pwned 250 wise. I mean, there's a hothead setup that didn't have Yule, but I tried to make it work. I couldn't make it work. Maybe it would have worked if I swapped out Zeta for Yule, but I didn't want to fucking do that because that would have been slow as fuck. I actually could have done this Guild War without turning on chain attacks. I actually didn't know that the setup worked without chain attacks if you were well invested enough. This was going to be my 10th for 200. I couldn't make this shit work. I think I needed Orologia or I needed CWAM, and I had neither, so I was trying to make something happen on 200, so I could get like a 2-minute clear. Nothing worked, so I just fucking full auto 200 like a loser. Like I was trying to get something working, but yeah. So like Alman only saw use 200. The ghost has kind of fallen off. He's no longer the greatest of all time. He's just of all time. Man, I remember last Guild War where he was literally using every single fucking setup. But I think there was stuff in 250 that used Percival for 250. So Percival is still the GOAT because he showed up in literally every single fight. If you could run the fucking super high end stuff. I didn't have C. Wamdis, and I didn't have Blazing Mistral, and I didn't have Orologia. I have Orologia now because if I go to Guild War real quick, you'll see that from my final value loot, I got the Lucky Loot Sunstone. This is like the first time this has happened for my account. I think this has a lot to do with the fact that normally, if we go to final value loot, normally when it comes to individual rankings, I don't place as high, and I think the odds change depending on how deep you go. Like normally I am like here or here because I don't fucking play enough. But if I did, I would probably get better odds of the Sunstone. I assume it scales based off what ranking you are, but I don't know for sure. So again, like this Guild War, I did pretty good. Let me like I already uploaded versions of my EX Plus, my Horde, my 90. I don't think I uploaded a 95, but I think I talked about it in the day 1+2 videos because no one cares about 95 anymore. That shit's not important. I did upload my 100, I think. I might not have recorded a version of my 100 for auto. I assumed I talked about it in the 1+2 video, but there's that. This is just like a small, although I did, just for some account posterity, I did dump a few rolls into this. It did not get me Ilsa. You know, I'll just do like one last. I'll get to 50 because, you know, why not? But I'm not gonna get anything. Yeah. Ilsa is like one of my favorite characters, but I just don't have enough rolls to spark because I sparked Hawhead like a chunk because I thought she was gonna be grand and I didn't look. But well, yeah, sometimes that just happens. So. Like these 50 rolls, I kind of feel bad about spending them and not getting a spark for them, but I'm literally not going to be able to spark to the very end of the year anyway, because I'm skipping summer at this point. I just don't have rolls. So, like even if I had the 50 rolls, it wouldn't make a break point for a spark or anything, so it doesn't happen at all. So that's it. Next Guild War is Dark. I farmed most of the stuff for Dark Guild War already. Let me double check, make sure. Okay. If we go and do Omega Rebirth weapons, I farmed 4 fists already. I just need 1 more. I farmed the 2 of everything here. When it comes to the Agostia staffs, which are, oh, my bad. I keep forgetting I have the cam on, so I need to be not doing that with my face. What is it? What is the classification for those weapons? I forget all the time. I just call them revamped weapons, so I don't even know what they're officially called. Oh, they are called that officially. Yeah, so I have 3 harps and 4 things. I just need to awaken these. Yeah, I only used 1 of these last Guild War, so I never fucking bothered like finishing to awaken them or anything. Let's see how much, like I need to do a fuck ton of Agostia, clearly, because I need to be prepped for Guild War. And this time, I'm not going to do that stupid shit I did where I didn't 250 my Opus because I was lazy. Because I actually thought Guild War was like a day after or a day after when they said it was going to happen. So I didn't do my Opus to 250 on time because I thought it was going to be later. So yeah, I think you need, I don't remember how many attack, how many defense or special. You probably aren't going to use these on defense. Like I have 5 of them fully farmed, but I'll probably farm a few more. I might turn off auto reduce for these. I don't know how many attack, how many special I'll need, but I know you use 4 in a grid sometimes. So I think I've made 4 attack, 1 specialist idea, and I just leveled them up as I needed them. I didn't use them at all as Guild War. When it comes to Guild War, the only thing I don't have that's important is like tigers and a H-Kkohaku. And when it comes to a H-Kkohaku, I'm pretty close to 150 moons. But like maybe I'll just fucking bite the bullet and I'll farm a fuck ton of Belial and get like enough keys so I can swap between double attack Opus and everything else. Because maybe I just do that instead of bothering to spend 150 moons on Regal moons. I keep forgetting. I have 115 now. I don't have a vegetable, so there's that. But like, bro, I don't even play dark like that, and I use fire for all of my basic farming bullshit that's annoying. So I don't really see a need for it as deeply as some other people would have need for it. I am also slightly worried about the audio mixing of this because I think the damn music might be too loud. And if it is too loud, whatever, I'm not really recording this. So yeah, that's it. That's just my small Granblue checkup. Okay, no more Granblue videos for like a month or two because nothing fucking happens in July and August. I mean, nothing happens to the middle of August when it comes to Granblue, so you don't have to worry about this. But I will probably make a video about Ula, just describing my thoughts on it because I actually really like it and I want to like talk about it. Like just write a script and talk about it over dog shit gameplay. So there's that. That's it. Thank you for watching the video for the 10 people that actually tune in for this shit.